Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are doing another tier list video. As you can see, I have a bunch of influencers right here in front of me, but not only the influencers, they're equipped in boxing gear. So today we're just going to be ranking all these YouTube boxers based on how well they are, because I'm totally qualified to do that. I've boxed a day in my life. I've had a sanctioned boxing match. I can do that. Since Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tysons is coming up in a few months, I decided, why the hell not? It gives me something to do, and by the time that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, I probably won't even have this video done editing by then because I'm lazy. Some of these guys I don't really know, like Buddy here in the corner. He just looks like a character off of GTA. Like, he literally looks like a GTA pedestrian. I probably shouldn't be saying that. He would kick my ass. But anyways, let's just jump into it. That looks like Grayson Waller from the WWE. I'm pretty sure that's Grayson Waller. We're gonna put him in retired / have not watched. And starting off early here, we have Mr. Main Event himself, Jake Paul. As much as some people may disagree here, he's going to have to go God tier. I don't think there's many people on here that would beat him. Honestly, KSI is probably the only person on this list I see that has a chance of beating him. You know, I may not like Jake Paul as much as other people do, and I'm pretty sure 90% of the people that will be watching this video don't like Jake Paul as much as other people do, but the guy sells tickets. He's box office, as Stephen A. Smith would say. He is box office, he sells tickets, and for that reason alone, he could go in God tier, but his boxing skills, they're pretty good. Has he fought anybody? Not really. I mean, he fought that one guy who got exposed for being like an Uber Eats driver or something. That happened, right? But he also knocked out that one dude in round 1. I mean, that's good. That's something to add to his resume. But yeah, he hasn't really fought anybody. We all know that, so I don't know why I'm saying it. But I mean, he still goes in God tier because, like I said before, there's probably only one person that can beat him. And it's KSI. That's the only dude on this list that has a chance of beating Jake Paul. Moving on to Taylor Holder. Got absolutely exposed by Deji. I don't know how they call that fight a majority draw, but I don't know. I haven't seen much from him. So I'm going to put him in not good. We haven't seen much from him, but he was just like, during that entire fight, he was just so held back. He didn't let his hands fly at all, and Deji just took advantage of that and chopped him up. He got chopped down like a freaking tree, man. Moving on to Joe Weller, yeah, he just goes in the should retire. I think he is retired, right? He got destroyed by KSI and just never stepped foot in the boxing ring again. As he probably should have. He was not very good. He got destroyed. I watched that fight. Not very entertaining, so one-sided. I don't know if they threw in the towel. I think they threw in the towel, actually. If I recall correctly. But yeah, no, he should definitely retire if he is not already. Next up, Mr. McBroom. Mr. Eastern Washington. He's decent. Got absolutely destroyed by Gibbs twice. Injured the second one, but we all know what happened there. I don't think he actually got injured, but that's just my opinion. He's decent. Kicked the shit out of Bryce Hall. That was good. That's what he has going for him. I think he's gonna fight Deji, right? I thought that was gonna happen, but maybe not. I might be talking out of my ass right now. I don't know, but he's decent. He has some good skill. In that fight with Bryce Hall, he was really good. He kicked his ass, and he was just dominant the whole entire time. So for that, he goes in decent. However, losing to Gibb twice makes him go down a notch, and that's not saying that Gibb isn't bad, because we'll get to Gibb. But for now, Oscar McBroom goes in decent. Is that that's like, isn't that KSI's trainer? I don't know. I haven't watched him, but I'm sure he's good, right? Moving on to KSI, I think, like, he goes in God tier too. Like I said, I can't put him below Jake Paul because they haven't fought, but I think KSI has fought more worthy opponents. I think he fought Slim. I'm pretty sure he beat Slim. He beat Swarm. I mean, I don't even know why I mentioned Swarms. Swarms is awful. I shouldn't even said that dude's name. That's like taboo. I mean, he beat Logan Paul twice, lost to Tommy Fury in a decision, which Tommy Fury should have probably knocked him out if he's the boxer he says he is. And that just goes to show how good KSI is. I mean, all that time, Tommy was like, oh, he's a real boxer. Tommy is a real boxer. And KSI proved him that these YouTubers can maybe stand a chance against professional boxers. But as we all know, Jake Paul is going to fight Mike Tyson. So we'll see how true that statement is. Maybe Jake Paul will prove it strong and say that YouTubers are almost on that level. I doubt it. I think he's going to get destroyed in round 2, if not round 1, via Mike Tyson knockout. But that's just me. Logan Paul. He goes in almost there. I can't put him on KSI's level because he lost to him twice. And he lost to Floyd Mayweather, who is a real boxer, so I'm not going to take anything away from that. I mean, anybody would get destroyed by Floyd Mayweather, but he destroyed Dylan Dennis. He did do that. I mean, so he's got that. Who else has Logan Paul fought? It was KSI, Dylan Dennis, Floyd, and I don't know if he fought anybody else. I think he only has 4 fights. Bryce Hall should retire and never step foot in a ring again. I think I could probably beat Bryce Hall because that match was embarrassing. That was an embarrassing performance from Bryce, and I don't think he should ever box again. Bare knuckle, yes. Pretty good bare knuckle. If this was a bare knuckle fighter tier list, he'd be in God tier. But it's not, and that's just how the cookie crumbles. I'm sorry, Bryce. Don't take it personally, but because I know you're watching this right now. Because, like, you know how my subscriber count is just, like, compared to yours. Like, yeah, I know you're totally watching this right now. Don't take it to heart. This dude, I don't know his name. He goes and not watched. I don't know why that guy looks familiar, but he just does. I haven't watched him, though. That's for sure. This dude looks like a GTA character as well. I haven't watched. Blueface? No. Just no. Just stick to music, please. This guy looks like his name would be Vladimir. I don't know why. I haven't watched him, but he just looks like his name would be Vladimir. Slim. Slim's his name, right? I think. Yeah, Slim. Almost there. Not God tier just yet. I think if he fights like a professional boxer that has a good record, definitely goes in God tier. But boom, I think he did lose to KSI, right? I'm like saying the same thing over and over again, but I'm pretty sure he lost to KSI, so I can't put him on the same level, but I will put him above Logan Paul. Hold on. There you go. I'll put him above Logan Paul. If he ends up fighting one of these two, I think Slim has a good chance. I wouldn't bet against Slim. I really wouldn't. He's that type of guy that's like sneaky and like he's gonna come back. And if he's down, when you think he's down for the count, he's gonna come back and win. I would never bet against Slim. Oh, Fusi. Not good. I can't put you below Taylor Holder. That'd be bad of me. But I mean, broke his nose during sparring, lost to Deji, lost to Slim. You know, in that match with Deji, I was rooting for Deji that entire time, but I really thought Fusi was gonna win. But Deji went out, proved everybody wrong, and said, hey, watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Knocks him out, gives him a bloody nose. Deji wins by KO, I think. Or did they throw in the towel? I can't remember, but all I know is that Deji won is pretty embarrassing for Fusi. I remember that. Like, Fusi was getting his ass whooped. Who are these people? Alex Wasabi is a stinker. I can't remember who he fought, but I remember Twitter trolling him because he got abused during a match. And that's the only thing I remember about Alex Wasabi's boxing career. I really don't know who these people are. Like, this is bad. This is bad. I feel bad for not knowing any of these people. Guy who lost to FaZe Jarvis. What was his name? TikToker. Alex Lee, I think.
Bruh.
Yeah. He was the only one that night who got knocked out, I'm pretty sure. And it was a pretty good knockout on FaZe Jarvis. Like, he wound up, just clocked him, and boom, fell to the ground. Almost went under the ropes, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, I don't think he should ever step foot in the ring. He might be going into should retire. He really probably should. But, obviously, he hasn't had many matches. I think that's his only match, actually. So, we'll put him in a stinker for now. I don't want to be too harsh. But he absolutely got embarrassed by FaZe Jarvis. And speaking of FaZe Jarvis, this is tough because I'll put him in decent. I feel like that'd be bad to say not good because he has a pretty decent wins. I know he fought what's his name, Gibb, but I don't know what happened during those Gibb matches. I know he didn't get knocked out. I think I'm pretty sure he didn't get knocked out, but I don't know if he won or not. You know, I feel like he fits in here with Austin McBroom. Not many matches to prove. Has won, but has also lost, and like we're still teetering. We need to see more of you. Need more matches. See what you got. Definitely not on Alex Wasabi's level or Taylor Holder. I think you definitely beat Taylor Holder and Fusi, but that's just my opinion. Oh my, is that Vinny Hacker? Not good. His match with Deji was pretty boring. It was kind of a snore fest. Can't put him in stinker because he won. He's 1-0, so he's got that. But other than that, I think everybody else up here would definitely beat him in the match. All right, Deji. No, I can't. That just doesn't look right. Him sitting right there. He'll go indecent. I mean, actually, he has to go indecent because he freaking beat Fusi, so I can't put him anything below not good. I think Deji isn't as bad as people say he is. I think he's proved himself enough to have that argument to put him in decent. I think his boxing career has definitely gone up as time has went on. I don't think he's gotten worse. Definitely think he's gotten better. You know, of course he's lost to the guy right there. I can't remember. Vinny Hacker. Yeah, he lost to Vinny Hacker, but also beat Fusi. So I think Deji gets a bad rap. I don't think he's as bad as people say he is. He's gotten trolled so many times over the years for like losing to Vinny Hacker. Like, oh, you lost to a TikToker. But he's really not as bad as people say he is. Hey, he can climb his way up to the top. I really think that. KSI versus Deji? Maybe. In the future? Maybe. Please. That'd be fun. Landon McBroom. Shoot. Who did he fight? I can't remember. But, like, we'll put him in not good. I don't think that he stands a chance against anybody else up there. But Gib. Almost there. He has proved himself time and time again that he can be the next big thing. I think if he fights Jake Paul again, he could possibly win that. Jake Paul will have a run for his money if he fights Gib again. Will he? Probably not, because Jake Paul's be like, oh, I beat you once. I don't need to beat you again to prove that I'm better than you. But Gib really probably could beat Jake Paul. I think Gib has the possibility of being the best boxer on YouTube. He's just that good. He puts in a lot of work. His work ethic is great. I feel like a win over KSI would do more than a win over Jake Paul, because objectively, I feel like most people would say that KSI is better than Jake Paul. However, that being said, I think Gib would give Jake Paul a run for his money. Now that he's got more years of experience, he's got the work ethic, I think he's got the skill. I think he could definitely beat Jake Paul, and he could easily make himself the next big YouTube boxer. Nate Wyatt. No. Stinker. Didn't get knocked out by DDG, but he lost to him. So for that, you're 0-1. I have no choice but to put you in Stinker. I can't put you in Should Retire because, you know, you haven't had any experience, but you lost. So you got to go in Stinker. DDG. Not good. He's 1-0. Who's got that going for him? But other than that, I think that's it. I mean, I'm sure he cares more about making music anyways than boxing, so why would he care about where he stands in the freaking dumb tier list of YouTube boxers? But anyways, this video is probably going to be really short, which means it's going to be easier to edit, and therefore should be coming out sooner. But again, I'm lazy and I don't know. Probably not. We'll come back to this after freaking Jake Paul, Mr. Jake Paul here, has his fight with Mike Tyson. Because if he wins that, he's going to have to go a tier above God tier, I guess. And nobody can deny it. But with that, have a great rest of your night, day, wherever you are. I don't know. Peace.